Hello, it's me again. I really want to apologize for that last video. It was just kind of a little odd and spastic. Um, I was really deprived of sleep and I don't do well, so I just want to apologize for that. And I won't say sleep anymore. I promise. Sleep. Okay, what I want to talk about today is actually a little bit different, and if you don't actually know me, which maybe there's a few of you who don't, I just want to state that I enjoy comic books. They're kind of my genre. They're not the only thing I like. I like Doctor Who as well, which ties into comic books because IDW publishes one, and if you haven't read it, you should. But I really want to talk about DC Comics and the fact that they are relaunching the entire universe. So they're going to have 52 #1 issues in September, and that's caused a little bit of controversy. I know this because I used to work at a comic book store in Brookings, and a lot of my friends still frequent there, so I hang out and I talk to them, and it was kind of a thing today. Mostly what interests me the most is the new Batgirl series. Now, if you don't know anything about Batgirl, there have been 3 of them, 4 if you count the Joker's little sidekick dressing up as her once, but basically the first one was Barbara Gordon. She was the one from the old Batman television series. She was also the one in that creepy fourth Schumacher Batman movie, but most people know her now as Oracle, which is a handicapped character that um, currently is the leader of the Birds of Prey. Well, there was a writer at Newsarama who actually wrote an article called Oracle is Stronger Than Batgirl. I have a few notes here because I wanted to make sure I got everything I wanted to say. And it goes on to discuss how much of an icon Oracle is for people with disabilities. And I never thought of her like that because I myself have like other characters that I would say are more iconic to me, but I can understand how Oracle can be just as iconic as Superman to some people. And she was legitimately upset when she found out that this character who has basically been disabled for 20 years is suddenly going to be running around in a cape and cowl again. Now, if you know anything about comics, you know a lot of characters get hurt, get wounded, die, and seem to come back. And a lot of people have stuck with this idea that Oracle, should Barbara Gordon should stay Oracle in the chair. And that's one of the things that Gail Simone, the future writer of this Batgirl series, actually talked about when she was given the chance to talk to the writer of this article. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about this response, mostly because I really enjoyed it and I really liked what it said, and it really got me excited for this reboot, relaunch. It's different than a reboot, and then she kept saying relaunch, so I'm going to keep saying it too. She mentions that there are 3 major things that she personally thinks is what caused the giant relaunch. One of them is the creative potential, which I'll go into a little bit later, especially when she talks about it and how I'm really excited about it. She mentions the newsworthiness, and it has been. It's all over the place. People are talking about it, so that's obviously true, even if it's not the reason why the publishers decided on it. And then the commercial reality of like bringing characters back to these bringing characters back where new people could come in and understand what's going on. So, what Gail Simone actually said was the DC Universe in September is going to be about exploration for a while, and that's what kind of got me going in this article. That made me really want to like see what she had to say about Batgirl and specifically about this huge relaunch. She actually goes on to say the interviewer actually asks like what changed your mind, and she after a little bit she says the decision to roll back the experience clock and show them as learning and growing and exploring again, which is a concept that she heartily endorsed. So I really like this idea. I wasn't so sure about it before, and now I'm getting more excited about it, and I kind of can't wait to see exactly how they do this giant relaunch. So I was really skeptical before. I kind of want to know your thoughts. I know all of you aren't actually going to be interested in this, and I understand that. but I hope you at least give it a chance. And at the very least, pick up the comic books. They're going to be interesting and new and good with some of the old characters with some new concepts. I'm going to post the links to both the interviews down yonder, and I'll also post one to the DC, The Source, which is the DC blog, which will have some really interesting things about it on there. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry for the up and down looking, but I needed to get all my notes right. Thank you. Come back, comment, let me know what you think, if you're excited or not. Thanks.